Hello. What's going on? We're starting off with some resin work today. We've got a few things that we've got to put resin on. We may or may not mix more than once, but we're going to start off because I don't want to stress out by having too much resin that I have to use quickly. I'd rather just mix my normal amount, and then if I need to do another batch, I will. Jenny, are you ready? So far I just have my 2-part resin from Resin Rockers, and I'm mixing equal parts. Equal parts. Do not weigh it unless the directions specifically tell you to weigh it. Just evenly measure it. So like I'm using these portion cups and I filled them up to the exact same point. Okay. The resin has different viscosities, the A part and the B part, so they can, you know, be different amounts if you weigh them up. So what I'm doing, because I live in an air-conditioned building, and my stuff is like kind of kept cool on the floor. It's a little bit colder on the floor. I'm mixing it just gently in the cup, but I have some hot water, like hot sink water, not boiling, just hot sink water. And I'm going to let that sit in there for a few minutes. And what that's going to do is that's going to warm the resin up, and it's going to thin it out a little bit. Because these 2 parts are mixed together now, you can accidentally flash cure, which means like, you know, your resin gets too hot too fast and it starts to get chunky and cured. And you don't want to use that. If that happens, you don't want to use it, okay? But resin does not cure like by drying like paint does. It cures by a chemical reaction. So when the A part and the B part get mixed together, it forms heat, a chemical reaction, which ultimately makes it cure. Okay, so putting it in an airtight container isn't going to affect how fast it cures. But like sometimes if you put paint in an airtight container, it'll take a long time to dry. It doesn't matter with resin, okay, because it's a different type of process. So letting that sit and get a little warm. It's not going to be too long, and I'll start mixing it a little bit too. But I carefully put it in the hot water, and I'm being careful to make sure that there's no like water going over the edge, right? So it's just kind of floating in there right now. I'm not disturbing it, but I'm wearing my gloves, okay? We are going to put resin on top of the cat and the pickle and the butterfly, and I have a couple other things too, but we'll see how much this can cure up. So I use Resin Rockers, 2-part. It is the perfect pour. Perfect Finish is another one that I use, but it is thicker, so if you're not good with popping bubbles, I would not recommend Perfect Finish. Perfect Pour is thinner, more beginner friendly, dries super clear. The bubbles are really easy to pop. Highly recommend. So what's up, guys? How's it going? Right now, the stuff that I'm going to be putting resin on, I'm not taking it out of the shelving container right now because I don't want to get a bunch of air bubbles on it, or not air bubbles, cat hair and dust and whatever is floating through the air. I'm going to leave that for in there for as long as I can. I also lint rolled myself so that I can hopefully not have cat hair on me and stuff. So, you know, gotta do all the things. Oh, Rosie, are you sick? What's going on? I didn't know you weren't feeling good. So when you're mixing resin, you really want to make sure that you're getting all the edges, including like, you know, the bottom part too. So the back of the bottle will usually tell you how long to mix for. I just know. At this point, I just know. But usually a few minutes. The faster, more vigorous you mix, the more bubbles you introduce, so keep that in mind too. But yeah. I hate resining things. Like, well, okay, I do like it, but I go through phases. Like sometimes I'll resin stuff all the time, and then other times, like right now, I don't feel like resining. And it's not like it's hard. I just I don't feel like doing it. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. It's because I have some finally, Victoria. If I have them, I'll wear them. I just, I don't know. I thought I had some and then I didn't. But Michael's, they had 2 like boxes of these gloves on clearance for like $5 maybe. Maybe not even that much. But I was like, damn, yeah, I'm buying them. I have one for resin, one for hair dye. You did, thank you. For some reason, I feel like you've ordered before, or maybe you've just been around and I just kind of assumed. Thank you very much. Thanks. Did you guys know I have gift cards? Just so you know, I do have gift cards. So if your family ever asks you, what do you want? You can tell them, I want a gift card. I want a gift card to JGrondz website. They're in the apparel merch section of the website. Just so you know. Some people don't know that. I just started doing them last year for like Christmas time. And, you know, I forget that people don't realize it until I say that. And people are like, wait, what? We're getting there. You never can be too safe, especially when you're pouring it over art that takes hours and hours to do. This isn't just a pour into a mold. If this isn't mixed properly, it's going to ruin my artwork. So just want to make sure it's nice and mixed. And it's still feeling all right, so I'm not worried about, you know, it flash curing on me. So. Well, I appreciate you guys. And so does Tub, obviously. All right, let's go get the things. All right. So here are our things. I'm going to take these out for right now because that's not really the original plan for resining. So we're going to put these guys. Oh, there's a hair. Get that out of there. So we've got the pickle, the butterfly, and the kitty cat. Hopefully this week sometime. All right, so I'm gonna start with the butterfly because it is furthest away from me, and I wanna like not really reach as much as I can, right? So when I do my resin, I do a little bit at a time. I'm not gonna completely flood the whole piece at once. It's easier for me to do little bits and push it to the edge. This is called a dome coat. If it drips, I'm not too worried about it, but obviously I don't want it to drip as much as possible. Oh yeah, I could. Yeah, we could put those in there. Thank you. Yeah, it's a fun color palette. Different than what I would normally do, that's for sure. So I'm just pushing these just up to the edge and just carefully spreading it out. I do want to work quickly just because the longer these are exposed, the more of a chance that like a piece of dust or like a cat hair can just float down onto it, you know? So. All right, now we're gonna do these little areas. I save these for last just in case, you know, I feel like these are gonna be the spots that are gonna drip the most, so. But if these drip, I'm not too worried because I will clean these up after the fact when the resin's nice and cured, but I still want to start off carefully, right? All right, one down. Now the cat. This one's a little bit bigger, so this one will, and doesn't have as many like small little areas, but we're still gonna be careful. Oh, you know, I mean, I know just because I don't spill it doesn't mean you won't, but I am clumsy, and I really haven't had much of an issue with spilling resin, if it helps at all. So the goal is to not have to do a second coat, but you know, honestly, I tend to do a second coat more often than not, but it's always nice when I don't have to do a second coat. But I'm doing this with the mindset that tomorrow when I look at these, I'll probably need to do a second coat, but hopefully not. It's going to be so sparkly because there's a ton of pigment on top of those colors. Like pretty much everything on the butterfly has pigment on top. Oh yeah, the cat's gonna look really cool because that orange sparkle, oh, it's gonna be so nice. Trying not to like get up or anything because that's how I make cat hair and dust go up in the air. Yes, resin self-levels. That's why I am doing my best not to do too much because it will kind of start to spread out a little bit. So I'm starting off by just getting the resin on everything that I want to put resin on, and then I'll kind of pop some bubbles and see how it's sitting, and if I need to add more, I will. What will I sell them for? I don't know. It's been a while since I've done these, but the animal shapes on my website will kind of give you an approximate amount For reference, the cat is 8 inches and the butterfly is 6. Usually in like the 80 to 100 kind of range. All right. I'm gonna grab my torch lighter and I'm gonna hit the bubbles. There's not gonna be really that many because the heat from the hot water earlier will help, but it's gonna get these surface level bubbles. But the pour is already like very nice and clear, but I can see that there's a little bit of paint or it looks a little bit rough around this part of the cat head, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. I know. I'm just doing a little bit at a time, right? The more that I do, the more of a chance it has to drip. So again, if it does drip, I'm not super worried about it, but think of like water tension, you know, on a water drop where like it just is there, it's there, it's there, it's there, and then eventually it just like spills over, right? My goal is to kind of have it at that point before it spills over so that I can get a nice pretty dome coat, because once it starts spilling over, then you lose your resin off the edge. It just keeps kind of flowing. So it's dripping right here, but I'm okay with that right now. I varnish it. I just find that it brightens up the black a little bit more, and it helps, it just looks nicer on the piece in general. You can't really see like the wood grain. I'm gonna do one ornament in here, and then we'll do the other two in the resiner machine. Just to, you know, get this last little bit of resin on here. I don't want to have two different types of, or two different batches of resin in the resiner, you know. I'd rather have just one batch over those pieces in there. So we'll use the last little bit of this one on this. This one has been, this one and the other two ornaments that you'll see in a second, they've been on my wall for quite a while without the resin. I just haven't felt like doing resin. I don't know, I can't help it. So resin cures by a chemical reaction. So by mixing the A and the B part together, it's forming a chemical reaction which causes heat, which causes the resin to cure up. One last little flash with my lighter. And then I'm going to get down to eye level, which you guys won't see me do that. But I'm going to get down. I should have taken my gloves off yet, because if I need to pick something out of the resin. Oh well. Alright. I'm going to carefully just kind of see if I can't see like a piece of like dust or a cat. You might see part of my face. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting down to eye level. This is a torch lighter. It's kind of like a mini blowtorch. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the drawer. I did, yeah. And we'll see that tomorrow. All right, so we gotta do this one and this one. Let's see if we can't find something else to put resin on. because I feel like that's not going to take very much resin to mix, and that's going to be annoying. Let's see. Let's see. It is easy. You just don't overthink it, you know? What else? What else do I have that I can put resin on? Let's see. I've got stash jars, but I don't usually put resin on stash jars. Let's see here. I mean, I guess I could mix a little bit. I just wasn't feeling like it. So this coaster, I have this coaster, but I like to give triple thick a couple days before I put resin. Plus, I did top dot these this morning, so I want to give these a couple more days to dry. This little guy, he's a he's a tape measure. Isn't it cute? All right, let's see if any of these might need resin. Getting ready to do some badge reels soon, and these are like not that perfect. I think I guess I put UV resin on most of these already. Okay, those don't need resin. Whatever, I guess we'll do a partial batch. It's not a big deal, I just, you know, okay. I have hiccups, oh my gosh. I know, Tina. I could put resin on a stash jar lid. I just don't typically put resin on stash jar lids. All right. We'll do 4 drams and 4 drams. I did. It's not flickering anymore, huh? $20 what per ornament? Okay, I'm gonna pour this into a new cup. I have some molds if I need to, you know, pour some in there. Oh yeah, the price. Yeah, Christmas in July they were 20. They're actually, the regular ornaments are 25. I'm just looking around. What else do I have that I could put resin on? Not much. think I ever finished that butterfly ornament. Either way, it's not resin, or it's not varnished. Yeah, it's just like hot sink water. We're just gonna let this ad play because I can't touch my computer right now. Yeah, I know. I don't know where my badge reel mold is right now. It's in the other room somewhere. I don't feel like digging. I need to find them tomorrow, though. So, the warm water is helpful most in the wintertime because my floor is very drafty and my resin sits low under my desk. It doesn't sit on the floor, but it's cold under my desk. And it'll help thin out the parts a little bit, and it'll make it easier to mix with less bubbles. I do it now just because it's AC in here and I'm just used to having thinner resin. It's easier to pour, and because it helps with the bubbles, it gives you clearer resin. You don't have to fight with the bubbles as much, but obviously because you're heating it up, you're making the resin heat up quicker, which can cause it to cure faster or even do like a flash cure. So like you still have to be careful, but my work time is significantly less. Oh, I guess I could have done I have a, what's it called? A spookulant that's ready to put resin in, so I guess we'll see if I have enough. We'll coat these first, and then we'll do a spookulant if we have enough. Every resin's different, at least a few minutes. I'm just kind of used to it by the feel, but the directions are either on the back of the bottle, back of the box, or in the insert that comes with your resin, depending on what you have. But usually a few minutes, at least. Here, I'm gonna go get my resin machine. I have it, I just never mix enough resin to do like a big pour. Or I haven't yet, you know. So, to be honest, I'm a little afraid to use it, just because I'm not used to doing like a large amount of resin at once. And I'm scared that I'm gonna like, you know, run out of work time and then have a bunch of pieces that are like partially resin and the resin starts to get too thick. I'm scared. But if I'm doing a lot of stuff with molds, I'll probably use it. I need to get bigger cups though, also, because that little thing is a little too big for my little mini cups. I'm gonna put this on my counter in the kitchen while we're live tonight, because there's less dust over there, and it gives me a better chance to have like a perfect coat. She does. She's the best. Paul, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was talking about you on Facebook, and I said that you're like my little secretary because, yeah, it's because it's leveling out, and you probably didn't use enough, is really what's probably happening. Or your piece isn't like perfectly like sat, and so sometimes it'll pull away from the edges. Hold that thought, Paula. I'll be right back. But yeah, so Paula, I called you my little secretary because Dory texted me today, and she was like, do you need more of those? Do you need more of those grass things? And I was like, oh my God, yeah, I keep forgetting to text you. And she goes, it's okay, Paula texted me. And I said, she's like my little secretary. She just leaves notes that the doctors are too busy to, you know, put in the charts. You know? Thanks. Yeah, that's why it has a lid. So what you didn't see me do is I put it in the kitchen and then I put the lid on top. So the mat that I saw someone asking about, that's actually the Resiner's machine. So it's not really a mat. It is part of the device, and it has a cover. And so I cover it, and then I set the timer and the temperature, and it just will cure for the next 2 hours. And by the time that 2 hours is up, those 2 ornaments should be cured. All right, now where did I put my materials? Yeah, Paula takes care of me. Rocks. I don't usually like to do these live because I feel rushed, but since I had a little extra resin, I was like, whatever. We'll just do it. It should. It's the tray. I guess it's not really a mat. It's like the tray. but there might be different versions, so I don't know. Yeah, Jenny, I don't usually do these live because it stresses me out. But since I only have one to do, I figured whatever. Okay, I think I like this. That'll be the front. I'll have to put that little piece back on, no big deal. That is a project that I will be doing in September's VIP. I'm still working on it though, so it's not ready. Black rocks. Black rocks. Ooh, should we do? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do maybe a pumpkin. Yeah, well, no, but I was able to pick some up at the one store. I only grabbed a few though, because, you know, who knows how many more of these I'll be doing. Let's see, I can't see. Boop. Hello. All right, where'd that green go? Stressing. Ah, come back, come back. Yeah, this part is always stressful for me. And I usually do like 5 or 6 of these at a time, so imagine that. Why do I stress? Because I'm just afraid that, like, I'm gonna run out of time. I never do, but I do freak out a little bit. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. Yeah. Especially tonight, since you know, I was just using it for something else. Okie dokie. Done. So now it's time to paint. Let's put this away. Thanks. And I'll glue that little mouth back on. I figured I'd probably have to adjust that anyways, because it's from Michael's, so you never know. Okay, we'll let him chill. I gotta go get a wet paper towel. Ta-da! All right, where's my music? Okay, you guys ready? So we left off with these. This one needs glitter, and then this one needs top dots. Going down, plugging my phone in. How's it going? I am making some sparkly stuff to put on top of some paint. I just needed to refill my container. Oh yeah, it's very cool. My best friend Ash, she tried to do that. She said it was a lot harder than it looked. But I'm sure that it is super fun. I hope she sells a lot. They are very cool. Ones that, like, the spider is moved out of is what, you know, they like to try to do. Otherwise, it's not super ethical. But from what I understand, they spray paint them white, and then they take, like, a black canvas and they just go whoop, and it, like, lays on it. It looks pretty cool, but apparently it's harder to get, like, a good web than you would expect. They make good Halloween decorations. Oh, that's good. Yeah, maybe it's just super hot during the day, but once the sun starts to go down. All right. Time to do this one. I don't either. I feel like I need to adjust you guys because we were doing resin, so that's probably good now. Yeah, that's probably smart. That's true, isn't it? And then you flail it around like a crazy person. People look at you like, what the hell is she doing? And you're like, no worries, just walked into a spider web. On Facebook? Yeah. Oh. Oh, no. Fuck that. No thanks. Exactly. I mean, I'm that person that if I'm driving and a spider crawls on me, I'm most likely crashing my car. Like, I'll freak out so fast that I won't even have time to process. Like, wait, don't do that. Oh, no. I have. No thanks. Oh, yeah? How'd it go? It is. I sell them in my shop. It's more than just a holder. It helps you with guidelines, too. Oh, God. Well, you know, with everything, a little practice makes progress, right? Oh, cool. That you sound like me, Kathy, because one time I opened up my like sunroof thing, because I usually have the thing closed because like I don't like the sun beating down in my car, and there was a nice web that was built, and I'm like, oh my God. So every once in a while I'll open it up, make sure that there's nothing in there now. It wasn't this car, it was my old car, but still. Well, you know, the more that you do it, the more confident you get. And like your control gets a little bit better and you figure out ways to balance yourself. You're talking to someone who is drinking espresso right now, so probably, I mean, I'm not shaking too bad, but I'm not as still. I had one crawl across my windshield one time on the inside, and I was coming home from cleaning and I had it alive at 6:30, and I called the group FaceTime and I said, hey, just so you know, driving home right now, spider crawled across my windshield. I don't know where it is, it's dark, but if I don't make it home in time for my live, just make sure I'm like not dead because I may have crashed. They were like, heard. But I made it home, all is well. Isn't it pretty? But yeah, I had passed under like a street light on the parkway, and I just saw it go, and I was like, no effing way, no effing way. See, I wouldn't have really minded a mouse as long as like it didn't like crawl on me while I was driving. Although I don't know if I really would have cared. I think mice are cute. Obviously, I would have wanted it out of my car, but I think I would have been able to keep driving just fine. It's that time of year, you know, there's lots of rain and bugs and stuff, and they're just like, they want to eat. Ooh, gross. In your house, Heather? Oh my God. Heather, you're not having a good time right now. Oh God. I don't know how I'd feel if there's a black widow in my house. No thanks. Oh my God, no. No. Yeah, no thanks. All right, we gotta stop talking about spiders. I just had a heart palpitation. I can't handle it. Yeah. I'm fully decorated for Halloween. I've already spent a couple weeks here and there doing some Halloween stuff. In fact, today on this live, I put together a small little Halloween decoration right here. But yes, I do Halloween. I mean, I might also be dehydrated, but the spider talk probably isn't helping my anxiety. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. I love Halloween. No. Did you text it to me? Where did you send it? Never too early for Halloween. We love Halloween. I know, me too. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we didn't see all the animals we wanted to see, but, you know, it was also hot out, so, like, what do you expect, you know? But it was fun. Our zoo is currently under some construction. They're renovating some habitats and, you know, getting ready to bring new animals in and stuff like that. So, like, some of the animals just weren't there because they were moved for a little bit and they're probably inside somewhere. I don't know. But I still got to see the penguins, which are my favorite. And we had a good time in the aquarium area, which is also one of my favorite places. The only thing I wish we really would have seen, besides like the giraffe, because my dad likes giraffes, is the baby lion. But we just, wrong place, wrong time. We stopped by twice and she wasn't there both times, so. Oh well, we saw pictures in a video that someone had taken and she was adorable, but maybe, well, I don't want to say next time because probably won't be back anytime soon, but oh well. Oh, it's just a tree frog though. Why would you scream? Oh, I would love it. I'd be like, yep, go ahead, make your home in here. I won't bug you. They do. I got to give the goat some scritches. I didn't know that I mean, I guess I kind of knew it was the petting area, but for some reason I didn't think I was standing in front of the petting area. And the one girl who was working there, she was like giving him like the best chin scritches. And I was standing outside and I was like, oh, and she was like, you can come in, you can pet him if you want. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. So I went in and I gave him the best chin scritches he's ever had in his life, you know? His name was, I think his name was Lennon. I think it was Lennon. He was cute. Oh, I love frogs. Love them. Thank you. Have a good night at work. I'm on here every Tuesday and Thursday from 9:30 to midnight. Otherwise, I'm usually over on TikTok, sometimes Facebook. I don't know where the stingrays were. Usually you can pet some stingrays too. I don't know where that portion was. Maybe they got rid of it. I'm not sure. Aw, caramel. Oh, I love frogs so much. We really don't have them here. Maybe the occasional toad. But I also don't live near water, so. I mean, there's like a creek and a pond, like kind of sort of close, but not close enough that they'll be over here. Oh no. Well, then I guess that can be scary. Florida's like the Australia of the United States. Oh my gosh. Well, so a lot of it's nostalgia for me. But like Tweetsie, Halloween time is my favorite. I also like sitting outside on the porch and listening to Tweetsie's horn, his whistle, whatever, because it just goes through the mountains and it's just so nice. But we'll also go up to like Blowing Rock and we'll go shopping and stuff. But my favorite part is going to Tweetsie for sure for the Halloween nights. But it's just so pretty up there. Yeah. All right. I would say this one is done. Next. Was it 441? Yeah, 442 is next. La, la, la. Shall we do another ornament or start the dolphin? Really? Oh my god, Tweetsie during the Halloween time is literally amazing. I told my parents last night that I want to go back to Boone for my 35th birthday, and they were like, why wait? And I'm like, I mean, if you guys want to go sooner, it'll just have to be like 2 years from now. How did I know you guys are all going to pick dolphin? All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh no. Can you go to your post office and be like, hey, what the heck? Maybe you need to pay for some reason. Maybe there's some postage that's due for some reason. Bottle of this. What is this? Calypso blue? Cool. Oh, what the heck? Maybe it's on the floor somewhere. Although 8/16, that's only been a couple days, so I would give it a few more days. No, that would be cute. What do you mean, what happened? Aw. I don't know. It's hard. Gross. It's hard for me to tell for sure. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Just depends. I don't always plan like more than just like a few weeks ahead of time, you know. Sometimes I know exactly what we're doing, other times I have to plan it out a little bit more. We're doing one next month. I can't say for sure. The month after that, maybe. We usually do one around Christmas time. I know. I have some more decals coming up because this is the stash jar we're doing next month. But of course, we don't have anything that matches, so I've got to get a few made. Yeah, just a few. Wow, that didn't actually really do much of anything, but oh well, we'll keep it. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more silvery. Oh well, still pretty. Oh, I guess it's lightening up a little bit. I just had to stir it a little bit more. Just trying to pick a color palette maybe I haven't done, you know. Ooh, that's a pretty color that I've never mixed before. Wow. And, oh, we've got to do this one. All right, let's start there with the color palette. I feel like that's a good start. Yeah. Here we go. Figures, I just placed an order for keychains, and watch me want to do this one instead of the dolphin that I ordered. Oh well. Aw, too hot for them. Poor guys. Whoop. Oh yeah? What do you want to name it? Jeff. Jules would like that name. That's her husband's name. None of those names are very dolphin-like. Taylor Swift. No. Listen, Flipper is always a good dolphin name. Wave, Finn. How do we know it's a boy, Patty? We gotta get my sister in here. She's the best at coming up with names. Well, that's not Taylor Swift. That's Katy Perry. Hello. I am painting a dolphin shape. Serafina. All right, calm down. I'm thinking. Time out for you. I warned her. I don't know. I don't know, but she got put in a timeout. Damn it. I thought I was like perfect with that. Finished Diesel. Finn Diesel. Finn Diesel is pretty funny. Oh yeah. Listen, I like Katy Perry, but not enough to just always just have it spam in the chat. I probably was at, if I had to assume, I probably was at a Katy Perry concert before that person was even born. So. It's okay. I got it. I was giving them a little bit of time, but I feel like I made it worse. Tito. So the dolphin that when I was a kid, we went to swim with dolphins. And the dolphin that we swam with, his name was CJ. A very dolphin-like name for sure. What's a Taylor Swift song? Yeah, that's what really set her off. I don't know. Brad Finn. Why are we here watching this? Why are you here watching this? If you're not enjoying yourself, you don't have to watch. Goodbye. Another one bites the dust. Oh, fuck. I was going to play it too. I can't. Stupid YouTube. I was going to put it on. Do, do, do. Another one bites the dust. Do, do, do. Well, I'm not sure if she's blocked. I think she just got deleted. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. You know, sometimes it's worse than others on here. It just depends. It's all right. I'll just laugh my way to the bank. It's cool. I was gonna say, when I was driving home last night, it was nowhere near a full moon. I'm trying to remember. I actually don't remember which way it was facing. I know how to tell, but I can't remember what I saw. It was some type of crescent. It was either waxing or waning. I just don't remember what side it was on. Is it, if you look outside right now, what part is it light at? Is it on the right or the left? Oh, is it? Very nice. Like, is the part of the moon that's bright, is it on the left side or the right side? I don't remember what I saw last night. Yep. We've got 2 more corners to fill it up. Who's next? I'll Google it. Hold on. It's a waxing crescent. I was gonna say that. I just couldn't remember if it was on that side or not. Yeah, we got 2 down already, so we got 2 more corners left. we're we're instigating now. You know, for a name like Tammy, that's definitely a name that should not be bullying people online. Just a thought. I feel like Tammy is not a name of children these days, so my guess is she's a little too old to be causing chaos on the internet. She needs to go touch grass. No offense to any other Tammys watching, I'm just saying. Doesn't sound like a teenage name. Nothing wrong with the name Tammy. Only if you're mean. Don't tempt her. You get in enough trouble. Hello. Yeah, I don't think Doug's gonna want to bail her out though. That would be expensive. But he's not here. A minimum. Oh, so he was going somewhere when he was flying over Pittsburgh. He wasn't coming back from wherever he was. Nice. You know, if we didn't spend time doing the guidelines on this tonight, we'd probably be still painting ornaments. But since the guidelines were drawn, it was an easy thing to just pick up and start painting. Thanks. Just wait till you add like sparkles and stuff too. Hello, good night. Anywho, think this is gonna fit. Might be a little tight. It might actually look pretty nice. All right, let's try it. Here we go. I love dolphins. One of my most favorite pieces I ever painted was a dolphin, and I ruined it, and it was so sad. No fan. Gotcha. Not yet, anyways. Exactly. Carol knows what's up. It is. I was able to get a picture of it, but I never sold it because it started leaking resin down my wall and I had to throw it out. I know, right? The more blue dolphin is the original. The teal one is a different one. Terry, I've done 2 different dolphin keychains, but I think I did the blue one this time again. Oh, I love manatees. Manatees are cute. Where's my... Oh, it's all the way over here. Hello. I've painted a manatee before. I also have a manatee in keychain form. It's blue. It's very cute. I take a really good picture of it, and then I remove the background so that it's just like a silhouette image, just the shape, just the painting, and then I upload it and get it made into keychains. It's like a print, you know, except it's a keychain instead of like a canvas and stuff. I think this is either 10 or 12 inches. I would say it's probably like 10. I don't know though. It's been a while. Well, Patty, actually, whatever one I told you I was gonna do for you, that's the size. So I don't actually know. It's been that long. This should be your dolphin if you still want it. If not, it's okay. I know I'm taking forever. Do you remember what size I said it was gonna be? I'm trying to remember. I can always ask 24 Hour to look at an old order. Actually, maybe I can pull up an old order. It's definitely bigger than 8. I know that for a fact. It was either 10 or 12. I can't remember what the last one was. Welcome in. Let's see if I can pull it up. 24 Hour Crafts. I think I can look up my orders. This I probably got sometime last year. Wood. Oh, perfect. I clicked on the right one. It's 10 inches. I just guessed approximately when I bought this, and I guessed correctly. I know, that was just lucky. September 5th of 2025. Oh damn, it's almost been a year. Shit, sorry, Patty. Time flies. Yeah, I mean, I can even show it to you now if you want. Damn, that was a long time ago. I feel like you just asked me like a couple months ago. Like, sorry. But see, that's what I mean when like we talk about like commissions, is like sometimes I just need to like be ready for it, right? Other times I'll do them right away, and then sometimes it's like I gotta like get back into it. And it's been a really long time since I've done the shapes, but now that I did a couple shapes, now I'm kind of in a mood to do shapes, and so it's a little bit easier for me to get it going. You're welcome, Catherine. Oh yeah. So this is a different tool from Erin. So I have the blue one, right? The short tip blue one, and I have a long one. But she also sent me a different one. This one is shorter, but the tip is even pointier. So it kind of gives me like You know how the Dollar Tree tools, how there was like a chunkier one and like a skinnier, sharper one? It kind of gives me that again, you know what I mean? So this is much sharper, a little bit more pointy than the other ones. And so like this will get me like really teeny tiny dots. And it's also really awesome for swooshing too. No, I didn't. There was a ton of things wrong with it. I told Hannah though, because I actually found out that that's her cousin. And so she said that she would let him know. I was like, I promise I just didn't like take it and run, but there was a bunch of like issues with it. Like, you know, it was not correct. So the rose tool, you can get the rose tool in the Highland Cow set, the mini version. I think that's the only set that has the mini rose. The only reason that there's non-flex is because we just have to sell out of those, and then those won't be available anymore, and it'll just be flex. Yeah. You're welcome. Looking good, looking good. Hi, Shelby. Where's my rubber band? Yeah, I couldn't find it, so had to get a different one. Okay. We're gonna do Calypso. Yeah, I don't remember which paint bottle it was on. I know, I really should. But I had to get a new bottle of white today anyways. The tail of this dolphin is getting in my way. Whoops, gotta fix that. I will do it later. I know, aren't they pretty? Hopefully this month sometime. They are not in the set that has, that she shipped out, just because she had some print problems, so they didn't make it into the boxes she sent out the other day. But hopefully, if not by the end of this month, it'll be the beginning of next, most likely. If it doesn't make it, we'll have them next month. These kind of look like waves, sort of, you know, like crashing waves. Mm-hmm. Some of my favorite colors to use. Oh, paint booger. I've got my Halloween rings on. We've got my ghosty, and we got the spider, and we've got the coffin. Dripped water all over my desk. Okay, where's my paint? Here it is. I know. I'm gonna see if I can't paint another one this year, but no guarantees, because, you know, those took forever. Do you have them at work, or are they at your house? Nice. Isn't it pretty? And then I'm probably gonna put the teal opals over these because they'll look like little opal jewels, and I think it'll be real pretty. Your office is probably like so colorful and pretty all the time. Yeah, that's the regular oval, the first one. I know. And I need more. I'm getting low on mine. Oh, lame. Good. The tail. See, the tail just gets in the way all the time. Thanks. Can't go wrong with a pretty blue color palette, you know? And I know that these colors will look really pretty with the sparkles, so, oh, it's gonna be a stunner. Last time I did a dolphin, I used a lot of hologram and it looked really good with the colors, but the opals didn't exist yet, so I'm excited. Okay, let's see. Nope. I'll probably use the fan at some point. Thanks. Hello, hello. How's it going? Well, thanks. We did an orange cat the other day that turned out really cool, and a butterfly. But those are both chilling with some, we just put resin on them tonight, so I'm not gonna take them out because I want them to dry or to cure up perfectly. Yes and no. So typically I don't reserve pieces, but last year I did tell Patty, she's in here, that I would make her a dolphin. So this is this will be hers because I believe she said that she still does want it. It was technically one of those like for funsies, but then I was like, wait, this is her dolphin. Is it? That's funny. Oh yeah, I guess it I guess it is. Yeah. You have the last name. Well, they're not for sale unless they're done. But typically, if you want a custom, you'll have to message me for future reference. You can message me, and then we'll kind of talk about it, and I'll get you your listing up. But typically, when I paint these, they're just I call them, I say it's for funsies, and they get posted whenever they're done. Yeah, 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 yeah. She's like, back off, it's mine. Just kidding. She'll fight you. She will. She'll fight you. Where? What? Okay, wait. Never mind. Yeah, I definitely dropped the ball on this. I told her I'd paint it for her last year, and I never did, because I suck. Quack, quack. I went to Michael's today, and they have these really adorable Halloween rubber ducks, and there was a ghost one, and I, like, for like 2 seconds thought about getting it for myself, but then I was like, where the frick would I put it? I don't even have rubber ducks anywhere. Yeah, I just I think I mean, if this was in September when I bought it for her, it was probably the start of busy season, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it after all that. And then, well, you know. You're a YouTuber? Cool. I'm pretty new to YouTube, but I'm I'm a TikToker. How about that? Well, thanks. This is a 10-inch. Oh yeah, those are cool. I feel like we need to use this tool on this. So it's not quite the fan, but it's close enough. Practice makes progress. Oh yeah. Time is just flying tonight. We're having fun. Lots of practice. I've been doing this for a little over 5 years. I paint a lot every day. I have so many live hours in the last couple years. Lots and lots of painting. And then I paint not live too. Thanks. They're very Lisa Frank inspired. Good night, Angela. Sweet dreams. Three and a half years. Or 3.5 hours. Oh wait, you came in on Facebook earlier, didn't you? Right? I lost my job and needed to find something to pass some time and heal some mental and physical burnout before looking for a new job. And then I never got a new job because I turned this into my full-time business. 3.5 years. So you probably came in around the Ornaments from Hell, huh? Around that time maybe, or during when I was painting pots. Thank you. Nice. Lots of chunky, fun colors, you know. Not about the paintbrushes. I think they're pretty, but they're not for me. I feel like mine is more like whimsical and fun. Not that anybody else's isn't fun, but I feel like my stuff's more whimsical than like, you know, like stunningly beautiful. Well, I mean, they are stunningly beautiful, but you know what I mean. A lot of people in here paint just like me. They watch me live paint, and they paint in their free time too. I'm self-taught. When I first started, I don't know if have you ever watched any other people doing this, Pat? But when I first started, I hung out on TikTok a lot, just like sat in on people's lives and painted while they painted kind of thing. And then eventually I got the courage to go live myself, and now here we are. Yeah, they're fun. Oh, did you watch my Fluorescent Fridays when they did the blacklight painting? Which we need to do that before these nails go away, because these glow in blacklight. So maybe this Friday, maybe we'll do Fluorescent Friday. What do you guys think? That might be fun. Yes. Thanks. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, most of the people watching, they also paint. Kudos to you for knitting. I could never pick it up. My sister tried to teach me, but I couldn't. Good night, Dory. Sweet dreams. Good question. They definitely fluoresce for sure. So they'll glow quite a bit. They look cooler though outside of blacklight. I think. Actually, you want to test it? Let's see. Let's look. One sec. Let me shut my lights off. Give me a second. Hopefully it's dark enough in here. I actually don't know what all these are gonna do, because they definitely look cooler under like UV light, you know? So they're actually probably not gonna glow as much as I thought that they would, but they will a little bit. My nails, I feel like, are a little brighter. These two do a really good job, Firefly and Flame. They might just need to be charged. Hold on, let me hold them up 1 second. I know, aren't they cool? Let me keep them straight up. Let's get them charged up. I don't know. Because blacklight is not the same as UV. But they might just need a little bit of help. They're glowing a little bit more now that I held them up. This one's white, so like that's why it doesn't look like as much. Ooh, speaking of that, how does this glow? How is this one? This paint. Oh, it's purple. Interesting. I know. Where's a blacklight piece? I feel like I need someone to clear their screen and take a picture for me, please, so I can send it to my nail girl. Oh no, it's not. Just kidding. It's two. It's two. I was gonna say that would be pretty sweet, but actually, still try and take a couple pictures for me, Paula, if you could. Just screenshot it. My girl was like, if you take some cool pictures with your art, let me know. You might have to clear your comments. Nail time. I'm really bad at like being a hand model. I could never for real. My pinkies are too crooked. Anyways, I feel like we need to do Fluorescent Friday on Friday. What do you guys think? Lights are coming back on in 3, 2, 1. Maybe. Come on, light. Turn on. We need you. We need all of the lights. Come on. I hate this light. I need to get a new one. Well, I guess that one's not turning back on. Whatever. It was. Yeah, maybe not. And it still glows really well too, so maybe we'll have to try it out. Thanks, Marcy. I don't know what wattage this light is, but it's a strip light, so it's not just like the like chunky light that I had. This one goes all up and around just like my normal light does, but it's black light instead of regular light. Penelope. You're funny. You're still thinking of names. A couple thousand on here, but on TikTok I have 150,000. Oh, hi, Tuff. You just coming to hang out? Did you guys hear him jump up on my chair? He made a little chirp noise. Penelope is a good name. I like it. Well, a lot of, I don't want to say every subscriber, but a lot of the people that helped me grow this account enough. I mean, obviously I want it to be bigger, but a lot of people came over across the other platforms that I'm on because they like hanging out with me while I paint. Yeah, he just went in the shower. Yeah, he did. He did sneeze earlier. Oops, that's not the right one. Thanks. Sorry, Shark Boy. Penelope. Wait, Penelope Flynn Flipper Snout. That's a tongue twister. Dolphins are great. Thank you. If that's the movie reference, it's been so long since I've seen that movie, so I don't get it. It does, doesn't it? It's funny. Mm, it's true. Oh yeah, this is gonna look stunning. Stunning. I couldn't resist getting a little bit of this on here before we hopped off. I am not doing anything super special. I am planning to finish a project for VIP and hopefully finish or start the monthly mandala pattern. Hopefully, I was actually just thinking, I gotta see how much time's left in it. I'll let you know. We've got 9 minutes, and then it starts to cool down, so I don't know. Don't know if we'll be able to see it. Good night, Asher. I'm glad. Oh my God, Patty. Just wait till you see this in person. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's the teal opal. It looks so cool. It's not even doing it justice. So pretty. Yeah, just like you know how hologram looks really cool over certain colors? So does the teal opal. No, it's just regular teal. That would be really pretty too. They are. Uh-huh. On the dark blue. The deep sapphire. Yeah. Good night, Monica. Nope. It's been a tool for a while, but I needed more, and so we just made it into flex form because that's what we're trying to do with all of the tools. It's so pretty. Thanks. The mini gauge technically isn't new either. We just restocked them. They're for the small ornaments. I don't paint them all that often, but I've been painting them recently, so we had to get more. So I just moved them towards the top. Ooh, I bet that's pretty too, yeah. The newest tools that we've released so far are the Halloween tools, the ghost tools, and the Christmas cookie cutter set. Those are both our newest, but we have some new ones on the way that should be here this week. Aw, yay. Good night, Carol. See you Thursday. I almost said see you tomorrow. I won't be on tomorrow. Oh my god, it's midnight. We gotta finish these. Maybe by then the resin machine will be able to be looked at. Paula, are you still watching? Oh yeah. That's nice you were able to help her out for so long. Preemie power! Weighed even less than I did when I was a baby. So I have a question. Have you ever pulled something out of your resin machine before the cool down? Does it mess anything up? Can I open it up and see, or should I actually wait for the cool down? Good night, Kathy. Maybe we'll risk it for the sake of science. I mean, I don't really anticipate a piece of wood being like too hot. I mean, it's only 135 degrees in there, so I mean, how hot could it really be? I don't know. Or I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay. Let's go see. Okay, so it's in the cool down mode. It dripped a little bit, but like no big deal. Oh, it is a little warm on there. Anyways. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing just now. Look at that beautiful finish. Wow. Oh, this one didn't stick at all. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Stunning. But I'm going to let it keep doing its thing. I'm going to pretend I didn't, you know, take that off. Oh, hi. What you doing? Is you ready to go hang out and go to bed, Mr. Kitty? All right, guys. I am going to hop off of here. We will continue working on this on Thursday. Tomorrow I'm off. I'll be around, but I'm off. My hope is to finish this and start the one of the patterns for the monthly mandala club. So what we got done today is these two. We did these two paw print ornaments, and we resined a few things. We resined the pretty pot, or the spookulent, I guess is what it's called. And we started the dolphin, so not too shabby in a day's work. I can't really complain about that. All right, I will see you guys on Thursday back on here at, yep. I'll see you guys on here at 9:30, but for my VIP people, we have VIP on Thursday, so I'll see you guys before then. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Goodbye.